Welcome to the Design Manager Quick Tour. In this brief overview, we'll look at searching for documents, creating a new project, and the life cycle of an AutoCAD drawing. Firstly, searching. The search dialog enables me to choose a field from the database to search on, a search condition, and the criteria. In this case, we'll look for all documents whose number starts with CF. Here we have 10 records that match my search. The information is displayed as a list of document numbers and a number of tabbed record cards which can be user defined. If this box here is checked, then as we scroll through the results, we see the next available action for each document. And we also see the milestone that the document has reached. As I am only interested in soldiers, we'll further refine the search. So here we go into edit mode. We'll look for all documents that start with CF and where the title contains the word soldier. Notice that the search criteria is not case sensitive. I'll also take the opportunity to give this search a name. This means we can return to it in future. This time we have 5. We can use the thumbnail to check that the drawing is correct, and if that doesn't give us enough information, we can take a closer view with the integrated viewer. We'll use the viewer later. Now we'll take a look at projects. The project view contains a tree to show the hierarchy of objects within the project. We'll create a new project and call it Toy Truck. This project contains assembly drawings, detail drawings, a specification as a Word document, and a calculation worksheet in Excel. Of course, I may add many more aspects to my project. We'll now create a new detail drawing within this project. Firstly, we need a unique number for the document. As this is a new production detail drawing, I'll generate that number here. And we're going to create a new Busby for our toy soldier. Continue to enter the information, which can be done by selecting from predefined lists. Some can be entered automatically, such as my name and today's date. Or I can just type information in. Next, we need to select a prototype or a template for this new drawing. At this point, I could use Design Manager search routines to find a previous Busby on which to base this new one. But in this case, I'll simply select an A3 border drawing. And Design Manager has opened my new drawing in AutoCAD. Notice that the title block information has been filled in and a warning banner showing the status of the drawing has been added. And that's my drawing completed. Back in Design Manager, the drawing has been added to a list of my active documents, and you'll notice it's checked out to me and open for edit by me. Other users on the system will also see this information. Now we'll take the drawing through the checking phases through to completion. Firstly, we choose an issue scheme, which contains the people that check the drawing, the person who issues it, and the way the issues are numbered. And I forgot to save my drawing in AutoCAD, so Design Manager has reminded me. The drawing has now been closed in AutoCAD and checked in. And Francis and Ian are the checkers for this particular document. Here we can send them an email asking them to check our work. And we can add information to the email. We can also attach the document to the email in its native format or as a drawing web format. Now Francis and Ian are not here at the moment, they're on holiday. But as an administrator, I can check for them. So we'll check for Francis. Just looking at the thumbnail though, I notice there's an error here. The peak has been left off the cap, in which case I think I'll need to reject this. And we can send an email back to the originator telling him what's wrong. And just to make sure he knows what's required, I'm going to mark up the drawing. To do this, we use the viewer. And the markup doesn't actually affect the underlying drawing. It just adds information in a separate file. Like so. This is now saved. And we can reject this. If the email box is ticked, the originator will get the email telling him what's wrong. He can then use the viewer to review the red line markup. He'll correct the file and resubmit it. This time it's all okay. So we'll check it and we'll now go to the issue phase. Again, an email can be sent to the issuer. In this case, it'll be issued externally, maybe for production, issue number 1, and the other details filled in. These are the 2 people who've checked it. Now I have the option to update the title block on the drawing to reflect the new issue status. We now move to the distribution of the drawing. And we have a list with 2 people on it that we need to inform that the drawing is ready for use. This can be done by email, and we again can attach the document. A list of those distributed to is also stored in a history file. The drawing's now complete, but of course, later in its life, changes may be required. So we'll add a new change. And our customer requires a feather to go on the hat. So we'll put a brief message here which says feather added. This could be added to the drawing. And we can put a further note here. This can be as long as you like. An engineering change note number might go in this field, and a grid reference on the drawing may go here. We can now check out, open the drawing and make the changes. And put the feather on. The modification note can also be added to the drawing. We can now return to Design Manager and start the drawing back on its life cycle again. Let's return to our project view. So here we see our new detailed drawing. But we need to add some other drawings to this project, and they've already been done. So let's just select them. And we have other details here, so we'll take the toy soldier's head and add it to our detailed drawings. The arm, the body of the truck that the soldiers will ride in, the wheel for the truck, a general assembly drawing, and we'll add the specification, and the calculations. Once these are added, we can deal with them in the same way as we did with the one we drew. A number of reports are also available, and we can actually report on our project. We'll just do a simple report that shows times. And here we can see that we spent 25 minutes total time so far on these drawings.
Thank you for taking the quick tour. If you'd like to learn more about Design Manager, please contact Curve Design Solutions. At this stage, you might like to install Design Manager and take a test drive. When asked for a release code, just press Demo and continue. Thank you.